She walks so strong. I mean, the story goes that is here, but then was she was told. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Getting lying, running up, featuring you people.
Hey, what's happening, man? This is Bobby Dreadful. Thanks for having me on the Journal. Today you can check out some of my behind the scenes clips and some of our show clips from Sudbury, Ontario. Check it out. I was born in Toronto, Ontario, to a Jamaican father, white Canadian mother. I've been singing and dancing since I was a little kid. My first instrument was the violin. I used to take the violin, Suzuki method, grade 1. Me and my friend would sit up by the 7-Eleven and I would play Twinkle Little Star, and then he would say, please contribute. And so I remember one day we made like $13 just off of like people giving us spare change. So I think that was the beginning of my musical career.
Maybe y'all could repeat after me. It goes a little shit. Ba 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 ba. You got me on my knees.
It's really cool though in terms of like the fact that it's very multicultural. You know, we've got Cuban percussion, Mexican drummer, guitar player from Chicago. You know, so we got a Guyanese trumpet player. It's pretty multicultural. Who's in our drums? We got Joaquin Nunez, Sadoggle. You know, he was in Dirty Dancing and plays with everyone from Diana Cross or whatever. We got that new Marlon Pennant on bass. He was a monster. Nick C and me, I think we've known each other since I was in grade 7. So that's been a while.
Crazy. Bobby Dreadful invades. Sudbury's not ready for this.
Listen, baby. You know, you can't get around rehearsing, that's for sure. I find the more we rehearse, the better it all gets, right? The vibes between musicians get better. The songs obviously sound a lot better. New ideas get formed.
What's up, yo? Ready for rehearsal?
Nice. Man on bass, playing bass. Usually we got Yosa Rodriguez, but just had a baby, so you know, we're giving him what do you call it, maternity leave.
When I first started this, I had a group of musicians maybe who weren't quite up to the to the levels that we needed, and you would find it would become frustrating quite often, you know. But yeah, no matter what, you know, you're dealing with people with different personalities and different, you know, not everyone hears what you're hearing. Everyone's got their own vision. You know, sometimes my guitar players, for example, they really like to rock stuff out, you know, loud. And I mean, I appreciate it, but there's always a spot, you know. Sometimes you're trying to rock out like just a nice soul song, you know, kind of, it's like scratching, you know, your fingernails down the chalkboard, but we work it out.
Yeah, man, we're on the road, yo, so check it out. Someone turn on the heat. It'll be a long trip. Dave, can you turn off the heat? But we're excited, you know what I mean? We're hoping this weather clears up a little though, you know. Got some cold rain falling.
Yeah, beautiful scenery, man. We got that limestone granite or whatever it's called. I'm not even sure, but yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful to see, man. I think we almost hit a deer coming back, but luckily we saw it in time. Yeah. Sudbury that night was very rainy, very cold. So I think unfortunately we didn't get as ram up as we wanted, but those who did make it through the snow and sleet, yeah, man, they were crazy hype. Good enthusiastic crowd. I think my band was extremely tight. They always step up their game when it comes to the show. That night was cool because I think we had a breakdancing contest. And I don't think there was many professional breakdancers in the crowd. The more a crowd reacts to me, the more I'll give to them. You know what I mean? You just can't help it, right? And yeah, so it definitely helps to have a nice enthusiastic group, even if it's a small group. You know, if they're hyping into your thing, it'll work. I think for the most part, I'm thinking about the song. You know, just thinking about the song. I'm thinking about actually feeling the song, and when you feel it, projecting, portraying it, you know what I mean? Letting people feel it, letting them see or feel or hear what it is, the song is, how you interpret it. Yeah, so, you know, I'm thinking about my moves on stage. I'm thinking about the band. Are they listening to me? Does everyone know where we're at? Just enjoying the music, you know, getting into it. Yeah, there's a million things. It's hard for me to immediately be critical or not, you know what I'm saying, after a show. But you definitely are aware of certain things, you know, if there were huge mistakes. Like I think we have a song that's really new to everybody called Welcome to Stay. And I think sometimes when we go into the chorus of that song, it could be iffy, you know. So things like that, you know, you try and remember for next rehearsals too. Hold for Bobby Dreadful. Well, we are almost finished the new album. It's going to be called Wonderful World, so I'm really happy about that. Do it again. We always have a good crowd in Sudbury, enthusiastic bunch, and yeah, I mean, it gets cold, so you know, someone got to bring the heat.
It's always interesting to see the inside life of the artist. I think sometimes you forget how much work actually goes into creating these shows.
I know, for sure. And especially like with an artist like Bobby Dreadful, his band is like such high energy. You have to give it your all every time.
I know. I love the name of the band, by the way.
I know, it is pretty interesting. Anyway, we all know how hard it could be settling into a new place. Whether you're moving out for the first time or you're coming to a new city, putting your life in order could be extremely hard, especially if you're immigrating from another country.
Reporter Leo Zhao met with Barbara Zhang, who came to Canada only a few short years ago and has made a life for herself helping people deal with the same situations that she went through.